Hey guys, Red Pen Mining here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day this video. Alright, Fluminer just announced on Telegram. They said, "Dear friends, thank you for your patience. The firmware for the Fluminer T3 has been uploaded to the official website. You can download and upgrade from the website. Please read the T3 upgrade prompt before upgrading. Thank you for your patience." And there's the link to download. Okay, so I am wanting to try that out on the Fluminer T3. As you all know, I just tested it over the past week or so, and ultimately, unfortunately, we found out that it's loud and also it's quite inefficient. And it's utilizing Bitmain BM1370 chips, which come from the S21 Pro, S21 Plus series of ASIC miners. So we also found out that it's not as great as the Canon Avalon Q. As you all know, this unit is definitely more efficient, quieter, and all that stuff. But with this new firmware that they just announced, okay, I am going to try it and see if it's going to make it any better. Is it going to make it quieter? Is it going to make it more efficient? Is it going to have more pool support? I hope so, because the only mining pool I could get this thing to work on was via BTC, which was very unfortunate. So let's go ahead and I'm going to try all that. So we'll see you guys after today's video sponsor.
Are you tired of jumping between mining pools, swapping wallets, or even dealing with complicated payouts? Check out Powerpool.io. Powerpool has the top mining algorithms such as SHA-256, Script, EagleSong, X11, K-Heavy-Hash, and even ETC hash, letting you mine while optionally converting rewards into Bitcoin, USDC, or other supported coins. Powerpool helps you avoid holding volatile altcoin balances and simplifies treasury management, especially useful for mining farms or anyone tracking taxes and cash flow. Personally, over the past couple months, I've pointed all of my ASIC mining hardware to Powerpool, and I have found it to be the most profitable and honest when it comes to their auto conversions and adjustable payout options. If your goal is hash first, settlement later in BTC or stablecoins, Powerpool makes that workflow easy. Don't take my word for it. Test it yourself and sign up today using referral code RPM for 0.5% pool fees from their normal 1% pool fee structure for more coins in your wallet. Check out powerpool.io, link below.
Okay, so I just turned it on. Okay, I haven't done the firmware yet. We're going to do that shortly. I just want to express that we will compare the power consumption that we got with the initial firmware to the new firmware. Okay, so I'll have it up on the screen here, the efficiency that I got with this thing, I guess against the Avalon Q as well. But right now I just turned it on. It's doing about 1643 on silent mode. This is not normal mode or efficiency mode, which is considered the high mode on this thing. So it's on the lowest mode possible at this point in time on my 20 amp 120 volt circuit right there. So I don't think I'll be able to go normal or higher efficiency mode on this thing, so we'll have to bring this downstairs to my 240 volt circuit and compare that way. Okay, so now let's go update the firmware. Okay, so I'm on fluminer.com. They have a legitimate website, and this is where you download it. And if you go to their website to the support page, you'll see Fluminer T3. So that is new. I didn't see that maybe a couple days ago. So as of recording, I'm pretty much, this is where they uploaded it, March 9th. So pretty much today, as of recording, here is the Fluminer T3 upgrade file. Okay, so I've downloaded that. I've also downloaded the upgrade notice, which is just telling us how to do it. So we can do it through the web browser. Okay, and you just have to file upgrade, select the firmware update, .zip, which we downloaded already, then click upgrade and wait 30 seconds. If the upgrade fails, okay, they have a secondary step here. It says install putty, and then open fluminer.exe, enter the device LAN IP address, and wait for the prompt. Success, all commands executed successfully. Follow the T3 upgrade prompt to upgrade the firmware. Okay, so if it doesn't work, you have to go through putty. But we're gonna try through the web browser, okay? So I am in the web browser of the T3 here. You can see my status. I got this E205 error, which is quite funny. But anyways, it is mining on via BTC. Hopefully we can change that. All right, let's just do the update now. Okay, so let's go to file update. Okay, here is where I'm going to choose the file, and here is the T3 upgrade. Okay, so now I'm gonna hit file update, and it's going to go. It says upgrade has failed. Wow, right away. Okay, so that did not work. Okay, I'm trying one more time. I re-download the file. I did reboot it as well. I gave it a good reboot, so let's try again. So I'm gonna go Fluminer. There's the second one I just downloaded. Okay, update file. Upload, says upgrade failed. Okay, so looks like that's not gonna work. Looks like I'm gonna have to go through the PuTTY install way, but it says to open fluminer.exe, enter the device LAN IP address, wait for prompt. Okay, Fluminer's explanation here, it was pretty stupid. Okay, they don't express, unzipping the file, and even in the web GUI it says not to unzip the file. I guess I got that wrong. I guess we were supposed to unzip the file, which is gonna be this one here, upgrade file. You have to unzip it and use 7-zip, okay? It's gonna come up with a password prompt when you go to extract the T3 upgrade file. You will see it come up like this. Enter password. The password is gonna be Fluminer. None of that is expressed here. There's no Fluminer password or anything like that. Terrible, terrible. Anyway, okay. All right, now I see this file here. Okay, so we're gonna upload this, all right, to the web GUI of the Fluminer here, okay? So I'm gonna refresh here. We're gonna choose the file, go to the unzipped folder that we just did. Okay, we're gonna do this one. This is the file. Okay, we're gonna file update and see if it works now. Okay. All right, upgrade succeed. The system will now reboot to take effect. Okay, so we'll be right back. Oh, Fluminer, seriously, come on, express the unzipping the folder with the Fluminer password, and yeah, that will work now. Okay, man. Okay, it's been a minute. All right, so I'm just going to press F5 on the keyboard now. And okay, let's go to dashboard and okay. All right, ooh, I see 1318 watts. Okay, well, it's only been 2 minutes. It just started. We're at 81 terahash now. Okay, so gonna let this go for, I don't know, a good hour. Let's go see what the power consumption's like. Oh, 1496. Well, that's a little better. Oh, 510. Maybe I spoke too soon. It just started. Maybe it's ramping up, but on silent mode, which I think it's on silent. Wait, let me confirm that it's on silent mode. Oh no, looks like it rebooted. It was mining. Anyway, let me go to running setting, and it says it's on silent mode. Okay, that's good. That's what I want to see first. Then we'll test normal, and then the efficiency mode. Okay, so why did it reboot? Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, now the power is going back up, 1466. Okay, let's just give this a bit. Okay, it's at 1622, just after a couple minutes. All right, I'm just gonna let it go for, I don't know, an hour. I just want to come back and we'll see what it says after that. I think normally I did test it around almost a day. I was getting 1700 watts. Mind you, my ambient temperature was a bit hotter because I had a lot more stuff on. My Avalon Q is off at the moment, so it's not as hot in here ambiently. So it's pretty cool right now. So we'll see how this is after about, I don't know, an hour. Be right back. Okay, so after about a couple hours, we're at 1627 watts. So that in my head is definitely better than what I had on the previous firmware. Okay, so on average over the past 4 hours, we've been getting about 81.7 terahash, okay? I put in my ASIC spreadsheet, which linked down below if you guys want to access this. Okay, so I have added the firmware 1.12 for silent mode here. Okay, we're at 81.71 terahash, 1627 watts, so that's a 19.9 watt per hash. So comparing it to the previous firmware, the first firmware on silent mode for the T3, I was getting about 79.56 terahash at about 1705 watts. So we've jumped in efficiency much better. Looks like I'm getting a little bit more terahash, but also we're using a little bit less wattage. So I think that worked, but let's go ahead now and try out normal mode, which I gotta bring the T3 down to my 240 volt. Let's go. Okay, so on normal mode, just to show you guys here, okay, normal mode right in the middle, we are getting on average 103.75 terahash. So power consumption over the past hour, we're at 1840 watts. Okay, so how's the efficiency on normal mode? Well, that is a 17.7 watt per hash. And you know what? I forgot to mention, I do hear that the fans are, a little bit quieter. Okay, you may hear my server, but I forgot to mention when I headed upstairs, the fans do seem to be a little bit lower, so the decibel rating is a little bit better, I have to say. So yeah, anyways, efficiency is a bit better, okay? This is good. This is actually really good. Good on Fluminer. The new firmware 1.12 is definitely better. So just comparing the normal mode I got from the previous firmware, we were getting 96 terahash, all right, versus the 103. And then power consumption difference here is 1912 versus 1840 in my testing. So yeah, we're about a good 72 watt difference. All right, but we are getting a bit more hash rate. So Fluminer has definitely garnered more hash here, more efficiency. It's a given. We're pretty much the same 2 watt per hash difference, okay, from going from 19.7 on normal mode, the previous version, down to 17.7 on the new 1.12 firmware. So wow, that is great. Okay, next test is going to be on the, let's see here, it's going to be on the efficiency mode, which is high mode. Okay, so we're gonna enable it. It says efficiency mode increase device operating efficiency while also raising power consumption and heat output. Yeah, of course. Okay, let's hit submit and let's go. And is it gonna reboot? Reboot successful. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I just heard it ramp down. All right, so we'll let this go for a bit and see what the difference is. Okay, it's been about a couple hours, and so we are now using 2012 watts. Okay, so what does the spreadsheet look like now? Oh, by the way, it does work on Powerpool, so yeah, looks like a lot more pools will be supported on the Fluminer T3 now. So I wasn't able to mine the Powerpool before, but now, yeah, it works now. All right, so that's definitely better. Well, there we go. 108 terahash. Okay, so I have a 110 terahash model, not the 115. And so that's 2013 watts. So that is going to be an 18.6 watt per hash. So how does it compare to before on the efficiency mode? And so I was getting 106.9 before on average, and that was a power consumption though of a 2106. So that was a 19.7 watt per hash. So looks like we've cut off a good, I don't know, 80 watts here. Okay, 80, 90 watts have been cut off from going to this new firmware 1.12. So pretty good, but also I guess the hash rate has gone up maybe 1 or 2 terahash, okay, on average for me. So yeah, looks like it overall, okay, across the board, all right, firmware version 1.12 is much better. I just got word from Fluminer themselves that I will be receiving in the next week or two a new model. Well, I think it's the same. What they're gonna change is the fans. Okay, so the fans are definitely one of the issues where it's still reasonably loud, but I think a lot of the power consumption is coming from the fans. So hopefully, okay, with the fan change, that it can drop down in power consumption as a whole for the whole unit and maybe come down to their, 15, they claimed, I think 15 watt per hash, joules per terahash, right? So we're at the best one I could achieve here was on normal mode at 1,840 watts, since that was a 17.7 watt per hash. So pretty good on normal mode, but silent mode, it was obviously it wasn't silent because the fans are still, I think it seems quieter. I didn't see any fan speed setting on the new firmware, so I couldn't tell if the fans were maxed out or not. But to my ears, it does sound like it is a little bit less fan speed. Anyways, guys, there you go. Okay, so there's the result of the Fluminer T3 with the new firmware. Okay, so yeah, again, here are the results. You guys can freeze frame this and look at it, but let me know down below if you guys have had similar, for those that have this miner, that is, that you guys have tried the new firmware here. You've gone to Fluminer's website and you tested it out. Let me know down below. All right, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out.